Welcome back to a tale of Dark Souls and, well, maybe not too many swords on this build. Anyway, I've done a little bit of clearing out already, and a practice run. You can tell that from my souls count. I did happen to buy an extra point in stamina so that I can carry the rapier and a bow if I need them both for whatever situation. Right now, not going to worry about that. What I am going to worry about is that knight over there. Now, as I mentioned before, I don't know that thing's moveset yet, so I'm going to learn it. Oh, wrong switch. I don't actually plan to attack it, so... or at least not normally. I plan to dodge and block a lot so that I can kind of get a feel for the timings of its attacks. I even have a retreat plan ready. I'm gonna go back over here. Maybe not across the bridge. I think up here is better because there's a little bit more room to move around. And, well, hopefully I'll be able to figure out some moves by then and we can fight the later ones more reliably. So, practice mode start. Right over here. Well, that's something I didn't know they could do. So that's the sort of fast thrust that I saw before. In fact, most of their attacks seem to be along that pace. I'm not seeing a huge number of delayed attacks here. That, I don't know. Okay. So it'll draw back. It'll raise the sword above its head a little. That's a really fast one. Ooh. It's gonna be tough to predict this. Also seems kind of tough to dodge roll it. I'm actually kind of glad that it jumps back. That gives me more room to observe. Something else I noticed, and this is probably going to be important for the future, is it deals very low block stamina damage, and it doesn't seem to use a kick or anything to throw me off my guard. So I could probably just keep blocking this forever. I doubt that I'm going to have that option when facing a Black Knight. Oh, clever, are you? Let's see if I can sort of cheese this by walking around and... no. I wonder if that's a counterattack stance. Seems like the sort of game where they'd pull something like that. I also wonder if this thing can bleed, though I probably don't want to be normal attacking it too much anyway. It's okay if you stumble a little bit. I'm patient, that's what I'm here for. Of course, once I actually start parrying, I'm sure I'm going to make some mistakes because this is just one step of the practice. The next one is, well, putting it into real practice. But the attacks seem kind of fast for me to dodge roll, so parrying seems like the way to go. Well, either that or parrying in a way that makes him reel back. Come on. So they do bleed. Okay. So I'm not gonna risk a kick just in case that actually is a counterattack stance. Oh, and it drinks Estus. Okay. So that's not a huge amount of recovery, but considering the pitiful damage I do, I guess it's enough to discourage me from just trying to slash it with this knife. So that parry was, I think it was too late. Yeah, it probably was too late. No, actually, thinking back on it, it's probably too early. Whew. That is very tough for me to react to, and that brings to mind something else I studied off camera. Which is button delay. So, thanks to this recording program, I can actually study the amount of time between pressing a button and the action coming out on screen. And I did this just by using the sound, the little blip on the sound meter, as the cue for when I press the button, and then seeing the first frame that my character started moving to take an action from it. What I found was surprising. So, what's not surprising is that most of my actions have a delay of 4 frames in 30 frames per second, which is, I guess, 7 or 8 frames in 60. So, I don't know, I think that's around 1/6 of a... No, wait, maybe it's a little less than that. Anyway, it's expected. I've heard of quite a few games with an 8-frame delay. What surprised me was that starting a roll has a delay that's about twice as long between the pressing of the button and starting the roll. So my timing of avoiding an attack with roll iframes is going to be different from my timing for parrying an attack. I have to hit the roll earlier, and that's going to throw me off. I know that for a fact. It's going to throw me off so hard. Well, so they're going to try to pincer me here, and I'm going to do more or less the same thing that I did before. Oh, looks like I was a bit too far away for the knight to take notice. Although I think I would have preferred fighting the knight first, because it takes less of a forever to get close. Aha! You fell for my clever trap of pretending that I messed up the kick command again. I think what I did was I pressed the button a bit too early, because the analog stick has to be all the way up to the edge of the control range before the kick will work, and then it has to be pressed in a pretty tight timing. So that's another thing that I have to practice off camera. Ooh. Wait, this... Okay, now I have to practice again, because this... I think he's using a different weapon here. Yeah, it's definitely a different style of thrusting sword. And, like, the other one didn't use a shield bash, which is very bad for my blocking stamina. So overall, much more dangerous. However, the attacks are slower, so I can do that more easily. So I'm going to have to pay close attention to the weapons, because they look very similar. Let me guess. Yep. That seems about right. Now there's anything this way? Oh yeah, I believe the shortcut is this way. And that's going to be very helpful provided that I don't mess up in triggering it this time. So I want to see if I can go over this way and then roll off, and then I'll be too far away to lure the knight over there. Yeah, that does seem to work a lot better. Basement key. I don't recall any locked doors there. Then again, maybe I haven't really gone to the basement yet. Regardless. Shortcut is opened, progress is made. So he does that sort of slow thrusting attack sometimes, but... Oh. Definitely less thrusting, more slashing. So I think this is the same weapon as the one used by the previous guy. Yeah, definitely. That sort of double hand slash gives it away. Alright. Easy stuff. In theory. Halberd, no thank you. Alright, so I did get that parry the first time, and with my non-parrying shield even, but who knows, my success rate might be 1 out of 20 and I just got really lucky that time. Gotta be cautious. Be wary of left. Well... Oh. Well, dang. Oh, now that I think about it, the thin rapier guy also used a buckler. So that's also an important thing to remember. Also, there's a really big guy back there that, I don't know, maybe I can take a side passage to avoid it. Because I don't know if that thing is backstabbable. Anyway. Let's throw out a lure. I don't even know why I bothered to do that. I'm definitely not going to fight it conventionally. Well, this seems to confirm my previous theory, in which I need a lot more practice against these guys. And I'm about to fight another one. Not quite sure where to go from here. But I'm gonna just say that since I opened shortcut back, I'm just gonna take this as a victory and I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go through here and back to base. Even though I'm still gonna have to do some fighting on the way back, I might just be able to run under the guys with crossbows with that shortcut. Would be pretty nice. So, it seems that enemies can backstab me too. They aren't instantly lethal like I would be, but actually, that's not because they are weak, it's because I have a lot more health than they do. sort of put two and two together, I would survive. Comparing my health to the amount of damage I do, it's actually just... I'm not even tough. My damage is just pitiful. And the game is sort of playing nice by not having enemies with health that can be compared to mine just yet. Like, I would survive at least one parry riposte and one backstab from myself, possibly two ripostes. It sounds weird. And, well, I don't even know how to say it, but anyway. Might as well at least throw in one level up. And it feels really hard to say that stamina is a bad choice. But I'm not going to use all my souls because, first of all, I need to keep some drama. And in case it's not an if, it's when I die. And also, I might, I don't know, run into another shop while I'm there. I mean, Undeadburg is a very nasty place, but that has a shop, so who knows. And this one is, this is going to be just to check how my approach changes thanks to the shortcut. I'll still have to fight the rats, but I won't have to go through that indoor area with all those crazed hollows that only have shoddy swords. So that'll be an improvement. Also, I won't have to climb up and kill the... Oh, hi. I won't have to go up and kill the crossbow guys, and I'll have to fight fewer knights along the way as well. Well, what do I say to that? Come on. Whoa! That was... I finally got it, and I still took a hit along the way, so I'm not amazing or anything near that just yet. Alright, so attacking while guarding still seems very important for this part. Wow, did that rat just combo me? So my intention was to lock onto it so I could back off while blocking, but it didn't work out that way. So since the rapier and the bandit's knife are both good for critical hits, you might wonder why I'm still switching back to the bandit's knife. And that's because at least I'll still have the sort of burst damage caused by bleed if I really need it. Right this way. Oh, that was too early. That was not. Alright. I know that you have a long aggro radius, so be nice. That was very nice. I like that. And I could run right past you. You're not gonna follow me very quickly. But where's the fun in that? I was too far away there, I think. Much better. Maybe next time I should save time and just try for a kick again. I need to practice those a lot more. Oh yeah, and I need to lure you over here as well. Whoa, my computer's frame rate does not really like that particular hall. I have to admit, there was a nice angle on that crossbow bolt. And that sounded like a headshot. Well... yeah, can't shoot me from there, can you? Alright, so I can go under there and skip quite a few things. 2 flasks is better than 0 at least. But I still took damage from things that I should not be taking damage from at this point, so... that is something I'll need to learn to deal with. I think this time I'm going to... let's see... I believe there's a knight in that direction. But I do want to explore that way later. This time I want to see how far I can get in here, even though it's a central sort of thing, and I don't like that at all. Oh, right. Well, I guess I didn't need to do that at all. And you're the guy that I can guard... oh! Well, that's looked a lot like a parry, but I seemed okay. Somehow. That seems like a low damage roll. Oh, thank you. So that must have been the one to the left. Because, first of all, the weapon was different, and second, of course, well, the other guy's right here. Take that. So I'm not getting perfect battles against those by any means, but... alright. Any more? Ooh, this place looks very central indeed. I do not like that sound at all. And you are now after me, and faster than I thought you would be. Uh-oh. I'm going to die here, no doubt. Okay, that's sealed off. You're gonna follow me for a while, aren't you? Well, I guess I have a new goal for next time. Yeah. Also, once again, need to figure things out. Especially for that... Oh well. I hope you enjoyed this video. We will see you next time.